Your son is alive, Todd. He's living here in Lambview with Michael and Marcy McBain. That's right. The little boy that was here before, Tommy, is your son.
What did you just say?
Michael and Marcy McBain's adopted son is yours. It's your little boy.
I see. How do you know this? Where did you get this information?
From Miles.
I can't believe you guys had dinner waiting for me.
And a whole lot more. But that'll have to wait till after dinner. And you didn't answer my question.
What question?
Well, you have good news about the vineyard.
The best news I've had all day is that you and Bree are back. And I will tell you all about the vineyard. But first, I'm going to go check on my daughter.
No, I told you she's napping.
Well, then I promise I won't wake her up. I need to see her.
Thank you so much, Aunt Nora, for telling me that Asa thought I was okay.
He thought you were more than okay. And like I said, he was very proud of you.
I would have given anything to hear him singing Flash of Light to the karaoke machine.
Well, he would have given anything to be able to order a bourbon and branch from you and then tell you you were far too good to be waiting tables.
Don't tell me. You finally got a job.
Torian, what are you doing here? Lindsay, what can I do to help?
Nothing unless you've got a saw in that bag.
Oh, yes, as a matter of fact, this is one of the reasons why I'm here.
You brought me something?
Yes. Well, I do believe that this belongs to you.
I gotta tell you, Marcy, going up against my brother, it's a really bad idea. Especially with Todd Manning. Something like this is not going to make things any better. If anything, this is going to make things worse for Lindsay.
I don't understand how they can get any worse. She is in jail for murder, and her worst enemy is the prosecuting attorney.
And you thought picking a fight with my brother would make things better.
Well, he started it, didn't he? He started it when he arrested her in front of everybody at that Woman of the Year ceremony. That night was supposed to be one of the happiest moments of her life. Instead, he publicly humiliated her.
I don't think he planned it to play out like that.
So what now? You're a John McBain fan, too?
Marcy, maybe you should listen to Michael and just let it go.
Let it go. I can understand why Nora is out for Lindsay's blood, but John did this to get Marty Saybrook out of jail. It's a blatant abuse of power, and he shouldn't be able to get away with it unless you think your brother can break any damn law that he wants because he cares about somebody.
Well, that's great. That's terrific. Michael McBain's kid is mine. Does Michael know?
Todd, that's what Miles was trying to
Listen,
tell
Miles
you
is
the
trying to
other
mess with my
night.
head, Blair. You know that. Guess I didn't beat him up bad enough. God, I can't believe you'd listen to him, let alone buy anything he said.
He gave me this.
And what is this?
Just look at it. It's all there, all of Spencer's hatred. How he's going to torture you for years, using Tommy's secret just to try to hurt you as much as he possibly could. It's all there, Todd, and you know it's some kind of sick thing that Spencer would do. You know that as well as I do.
Oh, my God. So he is alive?
Yes. Spencer was lying when he said that your son was dead, but Miles wasn't.
No, this time. God, all this time he's been in Lambview right under my nose. This is the truth, isn't it? I mean, this is not a fake out. This is for real.
It's all there, right there in your hands.
May I see that? Son of a bitch.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
You have such a hard time believing I'm earning a living on my own instead of sponging off of the family.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah, he's thinking it.
No. How do you like working here?
I'd like it better if the customers and bartenders would stop yelling at me. Which maybe they would if I'd actually get their orders right. Waitressing is a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, you'll get the hang of it.
Thanks, Grandpa. Well, I think my break is up. What can I get you?
I'll have a bourbon on the rocks.
Nora?
I would like a Chardonnay. White wine. California.
Great. I'll be right back in a sec.
You have been busy.
To say the least.
Now, let me get this straight. Marty Saybrook is now out of jail, and Lindsay's in.
Yes, unfortunately, Lindsay has been charged with murdering Spencer Truman.
Do you believe it?
Is that a trick question?
No. I just want your professional opinion.
Okay. Not only do I believe it, we have enough evidence to convict her.
Dr. Lord, I'm sorry, but that's not allowed.
Well, what do you think she's going to do? Put it on top of her head, use it as a helmet, and ram her way out of here?
I don't want it anyway. Really? I didn't ask for it.
No, but all the same, it's a great honor. And I'm sure many of the women who also deserve to win would love to have it.
Against the rules, lady. It'll be waiting on you upstairs when you leave.
What? How dare you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't deserve it.
Innocent until proven guilty.
You'd probably like to know whether I am guilty.
No. Frankly, I don't care one way or the other.
You don't?
No. Whoever killed Spencer Truman did the world a favor. They saved Blair from being raped or worse. So if you did kill him, I've got one thing to say to you. Thank you. You don't deserve just Woman of the Year. You deserve Woman of the Century.
You know, Lindsay isn't talking. You know, so, I mean, we don't even really know the facts of the case.
Because there aren't any facts. Michael, she's not talking because she isn't guilty. Am I the only one who isn't crazy here?
But Lindsay hasn't said she didn't do it.
Rex, Lindsay doesn't have to prove her innocence. The DA and the police have to prove her guilt.
John and Nora must think they can, or they wouldn't be pressing charges.
Whose side are you on? Because I really thought that you were Lindsay's friend.
I am.
Rex is just trying to see it from all sides, Marcy.
There aren't any other sides. John doesn't want it to be Marty Saybrook, so it's just let's round up all the usual suspects.
I gotta tell you, I really don't think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? Because he's your brother.
I'm just saying that I don't think that he would have arrested Lindsay if he didn't have something to back it up.
He arrested you. He arrested Rex and David Vickers. All of you turned out to be just as innocent as Lindsay is. And all of you had a motive. Lindsay doesn't. Unless you all know something that I don't.
I'm here because Michael's my brother. Tommy's my nephew.
Wait a minute. Did you know this?
Okay, you know, Todd,
Now, hold on.
Don't
Did
do
you know
this.
this?
Just-
I want to know how long you knew.
Todd, please.
I want to know. I want to know how long this son of a bitch knew and kept it from me. Is that the reason you came to talk to Blair? Because you wanted to stop her from telling me? You found out that Miles told her? Who else knew? Your brother? His wife?
Leave everyone else out of it.
Oh, so they did know.
I didn't say that.
That's great. So how long has everyone been keeping this from me? How long has everyone been conspiring against me?
There's no conspiracy. I just found out myself.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you, your brother, and your brother's wife stole my kid. I'm going to get him back.
I can't let you do that.
It's against Lindsay.
Yeah, I can't go into specifics, but we have an eyewitness that places her at the scene, and it just gets worse from there. It doesn't look very good for her.
You know, don't you, that no one is mourning Spencer Truman.
Oh, well, myself included, but does that mean I'm not supposed to prosecute his murderer?
Well, it occurs to me, are you the one to be doing it?
That's a very good question. One that I have been asking myself.
And what's the answer?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm such a klutz.
I couldn't tell by looking at you.
Is that a joke?
That didn't work. Did I say something?
What?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw somebody who looked like somebody.
An ex.
Yeah, one I never should have been with.
Well, maybe he's missing you too.
I'm not missing him. And he's gone. And he'll never come back. Ever.
Don't worry, she's still down. Just watching her sleep.
Yeah, I love doing that. She looks so precious and beautiful.
Just like her mommy. Tired?
No,
Sure, you're not jet lagged or anything?
I already had a nap.
Well, maybe you should have another one.
Are you trying to get me into bed, mister?
Ooh, well, now there is that, isn't there?
Well, not until after we eat, and you tell me what happened while I was gone.
How about you tell me how London was? How is Kelly and Zane and that brother-in-law?
They're great. They're great. You know, it was really great to see all of them, and Zane is so big. Bree had so much fun with them.
Sounds like you had fun.
I did. Yeah, it was nice being there. I just felt so guilty about Antonio, but after seeing, Kelly with Kevin and Zane, and they're making it work. So it kind of made me realize that we can make it work too, no matter what happens.
No matter what curveball is thrown at us.
Okay, spill. Were you able to buy Antonio out?
How about we talk all about the vineyard after I eat? I am starved, huh?
Is there something that you are not telling me, Mike?
No. I just think you should lay off my brother.
Yeah, right. The way he laid off of you or me.
She doesn't want to make John mad.
What are you guys talking about?
We just think, Marcy, if you want to help Lindsay, it should be something positive. Not trashing the police and the DA.
Why are you all ganging up on me? Do you know something? You do. You know something, don't you?
Okay. This is what you ordered, right?
Wow, it looks perfect. I see a future for you here.
It's just a stepping stone, Grandma.
Really? To what?
Just something that's a little bit more me.
What's a little more you?
Oh, look, table 16.
Look, I could just take that wine then if I didn't really want it anyway, I guess.
She is so right. It's definitely not her.
Oh, but she has become her own woman, and I like that.
Well, Asa did too, but I've since found out that she's a handful. And if you don't believe me, take it from Court Tina.
Well, Tina was more than a handful and a half herself.
Well, the Buchanan men fall for that type from time to time.
Oh, no. Don't you look at me. I mean, I may not have been exactly low maintenance for Bo, but
I was thinking about Lindsay. She and I were married, let's not forget.
Oh, my God. Now, that's something that should have stayed in Vegas.
I heard you said some pretty decent things about her at the Woman of the Year ceremony.
Yeah, that was just before she got hauled off in handcuffs.
Which brings us back to the question, do you think you're objective enough to prosecute Lindsay?
Yes, I do.
One mojito, a sneaky ninja, and a glass of white wine, I guess. Sorry.
This is becoming a habit.
Well, if I do it again, don't sue me. What are you doing with a picture of my cousin on your cell phone?
Well, my compliments to the chef.
Is that your second glass?
Yeah? Does it bother you? Because I could not drink except for the taste.
No. It's just a little early for you, isn't it?
Well, dinner was a little early, wasn't it?
I'm sorry. My body's just so out of whack. It feels like midnight. You know, it's still London time, I guess.
Well, you'll adjust. Be better tomorrow. So, what is for dessert?
Okay, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. What could possibly be wrong? My two favorite girls are back in town. I just had a dinner which was fabuloso, and I have all night with you. Assuming you don't fall asleep.
Nash, you are trying way too hard to convince me that there's nothing wrong. So again, what is wrong?
You want to clear or wash?
Wait. If you don't tell me what's wrong, I'm going to dump the rest of my dinner all over you.
You're thanking me for committing a murder? Not just any murder. Spencer Truman's. If I did it. If you did it. But that's not the only reason I'm here. It's because we are friends, and I know that you would do the same for me. But I didn't when you were in here for the same crime. Oh, that's because you knew the charges against me were ludicrous. I know exactly what it's like to be unfairly condemned. It's frightening.
Yeah. It's scary.
But if I got through it, you can too.
Like I did when I killed Sam.
That was an accident.
Only because I was trying to kill someone else. That doesn't change the fact that I took the father of my children away from them.
In the end, they forgave you. Don't you think it's time you forgave yourself?
Marcy, honey, we really don't know anything more about the murder than you do.
Except that you all think that she could have done it.
We're not saying that, Marcy. You know how I felt about Jen and how I feel about Lindsay, too.
We do want to help, Marcy. We really do.
But this is not the way to do it.
Maybe you're right. But Lindsay really needs us right now, and she needs to know that we are behind her. Okay, she doesn't have Jen. And Will is on the other side of the world.
I get that. I'm sure these guys get that as well, but honey, there's got to be a better way than this.
Maybe there is.
Get out of my way, John.
God, don't do anything that you can be arrested for, please.
Move, now.
Not till we talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about, man. Your brother has my kid. I'm gonna get him.
I'm not letting you barge in there like this.
Why not?
Because Marcy doesn't know. All right, you may be Tommy's father, But she's been his mother. The only mother
You know,
he's got.
I don't give a damn about Marcy or Michael. It's not their kid. It's my kid. I'm gonna get him back. Period.
I'm a sworn officer of the court. I have to be objective in order to prosecute. And I know I can and I will be objective with Lindsay. Mostly because it is Lindsay. I have to be. Everyone's going to be watching.
Yeah. I don't envy you because it's going to be a tough one.
Oh, well, I'm just going to be the bad guy no matter what happens here. I mean, really, if Lindsay did kill Spencer Truman, people will be wondering why someone didn't do it sooner. And if she didn't kill Spencer Truman, well, then John and I are just railroading her.
In my opinion, if she did kill him, it's because she saw him going after Blair.
Well, then why doesn't she just say that?
What does she say?
Nothing. She lawyered up and zipped it up. I mean, I gotta tell you, Clint, it just is starting to trigger all these alarm bells in my head.
So that woman is your cousin?
Huh? Small world, huh? So, what's she doing on your phone?
So why are you so curious? Here you go.
Oh, can you do me a favor and drop these off for me? I'm kind of in the middle of something.
So am I. It's called my sift.
Hey. Don't move. Grandpa, there is a guy sitting at the bar who has a picture of Jessica on his cell phone.
What guy? You know how I was supposed to come up with some money to pay off Antonio's share of the vineyard?
Yes?
Well, I went to the bank. I went to all of the banks, and they all said the same thing, that if I had better credit.
They turned you down?
Flat.
Nash, I don't know why you're making this so hard on you. Why don't you just...
know why. I can't.
Nobody's going to think that you're using me, Nash.
This isn't about other people. This is about me. I have to do this on my own. But I did do something. I had $5,000 saved up. And then I heard about this high-stakes poker game. Seemed like a really good idea at the time.
Okay.
I lost. Everything.
John, come on. There's no reason to do anything crazy here, okay?
No, he won't. Or he'd have to take you out, too. Isn't that right, John?
Whatever it takes to get you to listen.
Well, you got our attention here.
Can't stop this from happening.
No. But I gotta make sure it happens in a way that causes the least amount of pain for my brother and his wife. I need to tell them.
If there's going to be any telling, it's going to be from me.
They're not gonna hear it from you. They're gonna hear this from me. You may be getting your son back. But Marcy's losing hers. The only one she'll ever have.
Why should I care about her?
You're a mother. Talk to him. Maybe you can understand what it's gonna be like for Marcy to have her son taken away from her.
What are you doing, hon?
Oh, I'm going to make a tape for Lindsay so that she knows that we care and that she has friends and people care about her.
I don't think they'll let her watch it in prison.
Well, then she'll watch it when she gets out of prison, right? Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay?
Go.
Lindsay, hi. First of all, I want you to know that we're doing this because I care about you so much and I love you and, well, you mean so much to me and Tommy and Michael. I know that Jen used to do these tapes for you and I know how much you cherish them. So, well, now you're just going to have one more from the rest of your family. Hey, Lindsay. I've only just gotten to know you, but I've heard nothing but wonderful things about you from Rex and my mom. I know you and Dorian have been friends for a really long time, so that makes me feel like we're family.
What Marcy said times 10. I'm working to find something that'll help your case, Lindsay. We're all behind you.
Each and every one of us. We're going to do whatever we can for you.
Tommy's napping. Otherwise, I would have put him on camera, but just know that he loves you so much and he misses you so much. You know? I mean, we all do. We love you so much.
And Lindsay, I know that I made certain, shall we say, comments about you deserving the Woman of the Year award, and hey, I was just joking, really. I mean, because nobody's perfect, are they? You know, I certainly am not. Thank God. So, tell me honestly, what do you think of my new haircut? I knew it. I asked him to just give me a trim, you know, and then before I knew, I could kill him. I know the feeling. Oh, you. That's why we're friends. Don't you see? And we will be friends forever. I can use all the friends I can get. Thank you. Well, you can count on me. And you know what? About that Woman of the Year award? You deserve it. No matter what anybody says. And I am going to keep it nice and safe for you until you get out of this place. And you will.
You sure you saw right?
Yeah, Grandpa, I was just talking to him, and he had a picture of Jessica.
Did you know who he was?
No idea, but he was late 20s, early 30s. He's pretty hot, actually. Oh, crap, I have to get these drinks to table.
Oh, just take my wine. Well, do you think we should give Nash a call?
No. Yeah, Jessie's still in London, and if she knows this guy, he's probably already been in contact with Nash.
Thing is, I almost had all the money I needed. I just have to play one more hand. It was an amazing hand, too. Amazing hand. Go ahead, come on, tell me how stupid I was.
I am not angry with
No, don't hold back.
I
Come on.
am not angry with you, Nash. Listen, you know, it was really important for you to raise this money on your own, and if that's the way you felt you needed to do it, then...
I lost. Everything.
Just don't give up, okay?
Hey, the Nasher does not give up. I did find another way.
What?
Nah, it doesn't matter. 'Cause by the time I found the money, Antonio had already sold out to somebody else.
Without telling you. Oh, he can't do that.
Yeah, actually, he can do that. I'd love to blame him, too. But it's my fault. I did this. It's my fault.
No, sweetie. You built this place out of nothing, and you still own half of it.
Yeah, which unfortunately means practically nothing. Now, look. The new owner, I don't know him. If he wants to, he could just flip it. He could sell it out to a bunch of rich, bored fund managers. And there'd be nothing I can do.
Don't beat yourself up over this.
Why the hell not? I wanted to be able to show you that the grapes, the vines, the barrels, everything was ours. I screwed up. I let us all down.
Hey. I am proud of you. Okay? I will always be proud of you.
Oh, Lindsay, are you all right? I'm worried about Will. I don't know what he's going to do when he hears about this if he hasn't already. Well, would you like to call him? Be the first to tell him, reassure him? Oh, I would if I could. Well, of course you can. Guard!
Yes, Dr. Lord.
Ms. Rappaport needs to make a phone call. She needs to talk to her son.
I'll do what I can, but you can't stay here.
Oh. Well. Bye-bye. Stay strong. I'll try. Thank you.
Dorian. Thank you for being such a good friend. Todd, maybe you should think about Marcy here.
What about me? God, everyone said, you know, your kid's dead, Todd. Let him go. And I find out I've been seeing him all over town for a year. Jeez, he was just here. He was just here in my office an hour ago.
What?
Yeah. Marcy wanted to talk to Todd about something, and Tommy was with her.
That was my son. That kid was my son. I even held him. Jeez, why didn't you tell me this?
I didn't think it
You
was
sit in your lap.
Todd, it wasn't the right thing to bring up in front of her.
She doesn't know. It's gonna break her heart.
I don't care! That's my son! I'm gonna get him back! If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to shoot me.
Okay.